Doing my job, 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 doing my job,
dSource, and we're here at the White Tiger Dojo. This is where Julaton trains kids in the art of Bok Fu. We're gonna see a different side of Miss Julaton. She's a 3-time boxing world champion, but she's also a big martial arts enthusiast, and she's a black belt in Bok Fu. And to be honest with you, I know little about Bok Fu. Alright, Anna, can you tell us more about Bok Fu and White Tiger and what this facility is all about?
Yeah, Bok Fu means White Tiger. It's a form of martial art. Our main focus is actually self-defense, and we teach a lot of philosophy, a lot of concepts of the martial arts and fighting, and I get to use a lot of that in my boxing training. So, you know, welcome.
Awesome. Where did Bok Fu originate?
It originated over in Japan. My lineage isn't as crisp as it should be. I was more heavily studying that before I started boxing, which is back in 2004. Kristen dSource can go ahead and give you a little more information.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
She's the actual head instructor here in the school.
Awesome.
So yeah, it's over here at West Wind Schools, Alameda. We just celebrated our 31st year anniversary. You know, we've been on Park Street for the past a few decades, but overall as a system, we've been around since 1969, and it was a male-dominated. Martial arts is always male-dominated, kind of like in boxing. But one of our pioneers is actually the head instructor of the school, and her name is Kristen dSource, and she's the first female head instructor of the school. And if you look over there behind me, see that trophy? She's been winning that for the past 5 years, and she's looking for a 6-year-in-a-row domination.
Ooh, wow.
In 2011. So yeah, this is where champions are bred.
I'm gonna demonstrate how to attack an unconscious opponent, right? Let's say your opponent's on the ground, you know, he's like trying to threaten you to like whatever. This is the best attack.
doing my job, doing
You do the Hulk Hogan drop kick.
my job, doing 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 my job.
And this is called the Yeah, you like that? Tapping? See, he's tapping. He's tapping. That's how you do it, kids.
Let me. what out of shape fool?
Hold on. This is my favorite move. So I mean, is this gym open to like all levels? I mean, can anybody just come here and then say like, hey, I wanna learn Bok Fu? How does this work?
Yeah, you know, we're open for those. Our youngest student is 3.5. Our oldest student, I believe, was 65, and that's where we had Mr. Ben Reyes achieve his Bok Fu black belt over in China, and he did a fantastic job in his martial arts. So you know, it's open for everyone, just as long as you're willing to learn and you have the proper attitude. And it's we have 2 schools. You're in the Alameda location right now. If you look at it, it's very simple. It's very plain. It kind of has that Japanese type of feel to it.
You explain to us the bowing.
Oh, the bowing.
Or what the rules are?
Okay, well let me introduce you to something. So for those of you big MMA fans, a lot of you can appreciate this, because over here in Bok Fu we like to highlight all the other great systems out there. What I'm going to show you right now is the 20 Principles of Karate by Gichin Funakoshi, and there's all sorts of different translations of it, but essentially you want to imagine the founder of Shotokan Karate, wanted all of his black belts to remember 20 principles before they attain that level. So it's required that that all the students who reach up to that rank actually live by these ways. And so, since you asked about the bowing, I'm going to go over point number 1. And with our translation, it says, never forget that karate begins and ends with reishiki. If you were to break down reishiki, rei means respect, reverence. Shi has all different translations, but in this context it means teacher. And ki, a lot of you have heard the term chi, that means energy. So if you were to put them all together, reishiki is respect towards one teacher, or reverent energy towards one teacher. So why do we bow? In order for you to learn how to fight, you got to learn how to fight. And in order to do that, you want to be at the most respectful way, because the person in front of you who has been there before, they want to be able to trust you with their valued experience and knowledge. And so by doing that, you have to show them respect. So we're going to do the bow. Me and dSource will bow together.
Right. Teach dSource how to bow properly.
Now, I've seen some of dSource's videos, and you know, he's been training. He's been putting on some gloves, and he's been boxing the bag. He's hitting pretty hard. In the martial arts, you know, our hands and our feet are considered as weapons. So, you know, with dSource, we got to take these stone hands. We got to bring it over to the side of his body, and that'll be more of a neutral position. We're going to do the same thing with our feet. We're going to have our feet together. So now it doesn't look like we're in an aggressive state. And from here, we're going to have our chin down and keep our eye contact to the floor, and we're going to bend. We're going to hold it there for a second, and we're going to straighten up our back and enter the mat. So we only bow twice here in the school, and that's when you enter and leave the mat, or whenever you say hello or goodbye to any of the teachers here at the school.
Doing my job, 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 doing my job.